Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose. Benjamin, first off, I hope my snapping is better than my singing. But just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas there, Benjamin. Hope you're doing great tonight. I hear you love the cheese breaks, man. I appreciate it. You know, I do it for you guys. I do it for the fans. Cheese, you know, I love the cheese. Check it out.
Episode 10 of Hang Time. And we were thinking in the 10th episode, we need one heck of an intro for our guest this week. If there was any clues that you guys could have potentially picked up on during that video intro, it is my pleasure and it is my privilege to introduce the guest for Hang Time episode 10, Camaron Cheeseman. What's up, Cheese?
What's going on, Tress? Hey,
Dude.
man. I just thought they're bringing me on for the cheese break. Hey, I'm just glad I could join you today, man. It's going to be great.
You know, man, I just got to say, I have really loved getting to know you more and more. So my kids, you have met Bo and Harper and Hadley.
Yep.
But Bo and Harper, the 3-year-old twins, they love them some Shrek once in a while. And do you remember the vegetable by chance that Shrek compares himself to?
Can't say I do.
He says that he is like an onion because he has layers. Now, Cheese, you have layers, my friend. I remember FaceTiming you whenever we first drafted you, and then you sent me some videos of you snapping and with my offset, and I was like, dude, this dude's coming in guns a-blazing, ready to roll. And then you meet Hop and I for the first time. You meet Coach for the first time. And, dude, I just got to say that each time that we have just kind of been peeling off a little bit of layer at a time, I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. And then this cameo, you took me to a layer I didn't know that you had. Is this something that you always knew you had within you, or is it just getting brought out of you as a rookie, man?
I think the more I'm around you and, you know, or how I was around Hop and all my other guys, you know, I think you guys are bringing it out of me.
I like that, man.
It's been great. And you guys have been great, you know, bringing me along. But yeah, that cameo thing, I had no idea. That was
yeah. So
off guard.
So each year for Christmas, the Washington specialists and the special teams coaches, we do a Secret Santa. Well, this year I drew our assistant special teams coach, Ben Jacobs. And so I was just I opened up Twitter on my phone and I'm just kind of scrolling through, looking at all the news and all the things that's going on. And then I come across a borderline advertisement of Cheese saying he's on Cameo and he's here to make videos for fans, friends, family, whatever. So I go on and we're actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and play the clip first. And then I want to break down what took place. Ben, as I said earlier, there is one final gift. It is something for all of us to partake in. Ben, if you would like to.
Here we go.
A Cheeseman jersey.
Woo! Jersey.
Wow. Wait a second. Hold on.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose. Benjamin, first off, I hope my snapping is better than my singing. Hopefully I can see you at a game or something here pretty soon and we can get that done. I just want to say thank you.
All right, so now that you guys got to see what took place, what happened when I'm scrolling through Twitter is I think, you know what? I think I'm going to order a video for Coach Ben of Cheese, but I don't want Cheese to know about it. So I created an account as my brother-in-law, and I have an 8-year-old son, Benjamin, who the Ben is obviously our special teams coach. And I thought this is kind of like a 2-for-1 here. I'm going to go in incognito, get a video. And might I say, Cheese, I create this account to go in and make a request for a cameo as just like a little rookie prank.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I get on there and you have nothing but 5-star reviews. There's people leaving comments about how creative you are with the video, how like the personal touches to it. And dude, I have to say that whenever I was going to buy the video that is clearly now mine and we're having it here on Hang Time, I was just very impressed, man. So I'd like to give you some kudos to that, dude. Do you get some serious action on the cameo?
I do. You know, I appreciate your $25 that you paid me. So in a way, Ben benefited from it. Everybody benefited. But at the end of the day, even though I had a little embarrassment, you know, you still helped me out there. So I appreciate that, man.
Dude, no doubt, man. I was definitely impressed, and you took it like a champ, man. You were just sitting there because you could tell in the video it kind of clicks for you, you know, after 30 seconds. But
it didn't hit me though, because you know, you give Ben the jersey, my jersey. And I know you waited until the end to give it to him, but I was like, what? And then you showed the cameo, and I was like, okay, maybe you just found this somehow. And then I heard myself say Benjamin, and I was like, oh my goodness, like he set me up, and I was like, oh, it's over. But I was like, it's for an 8-year-old boy, like a fan. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go all out for him. So,
dude, man, I love that. And I gotta say too, I know you sang Luke Combs for us, you know, before special team meeting as some rookie hazing and things like that. But dude, it wasn't horrible. The couple lines of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, he had maybe a little falsetto kicking in. I was impressed, man.
I may have to follow Christmas singing after my football career.
There it is. Now we're talking about it. All right. So speaking of football career, you mentioned Michigan, you mentioned Big Blue.
Yeah.
Dude, New Year's Eve, college football playoff. You're showing me pictures in the locker room of the guys on the beach. They're all chilling. You said that wasn't the same experience for you at the Orange Bowl, man.
It definitely wasn't. I remember back when I was there, we had, I remember 10 o'clock curfews. We were go to practice, meetings, stay at the hotel type of things. And, you know, seeing those guys being able to get the bowl experience and getting able to enjoy, you know, going to the beach. I mean, I think that goes a long way with allowing the guys to go out there and still treat it serious, but at the same time, they're able to have a little fun, you know, create more team chemistry, you know, when it counts here in the end of the season. In my 4 seasons of playing there, we made a bowl game every year. However, we lost every bowl game we played in. We never made it to the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
And, you know, seeing a lot of my former teammates make it to the Big Ten championship and not only make it, but win, I was so proud of them. Like, I was so happy to see that.
Yeah.
And then you got that on one side of how happy I was. And then on the other end, I'm just sitting there like with FOMO, like, oh, like what could have been, like I could have been there.
Against freaking Georgia too, man. You shutting everything down, like, oh, like got the iPad still going over Philly's rushes and things like that. But dude, you gotta be freaking jacked. Oh, yeah. When I got to watch Oklahoma play in the college football playoff, the nerves I had sitting and watching. You're a game away from the national championship. I think the playoff's awesome.
Oh yeah. And
have you thought much about like all those little rumors of them trying to expand to like 12 teams and the other teams the reason I like it is let's say like Michigan, they're ranked 2nd in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's say Oklahoma was 11. Well, the first round of that playoffs, we would have to like go to Michigan. I like the home field aspect of that. I think matchups like that would be so cool.
Oh yeah, and that's especially if it's that time of the year. You get to December, and you got some of these games in the Midwest, or you know, where it's snowing or it's 30 degrees, and a lot of these SEC teams that you know never play in those environments go up there who are you know maybe highly ranked, and they play in those environments, and they may shut down and not used to it. So I definitely would love to see that, maybe a 12 game or 12 team playoffs. I think that'd be cool, because a lot of times, you know, people may be skeptical, like, oh, should this team be in the playoffs or not? So I think that would eliminate, you know, people arguing for one team or another, and, you know, they go hand to hand and see who the best team really is. So
dude, completely agree. It was funny. I was thinking, like, when you were talking about guys coming and playing in the cold or playing Michigan in December, January, I was just thinking about how miserable like that sounds. Like me being an Oklahoma guy watching Big Ten football in like November and December, it does not look appealing to me at all. And Look, one of the guys at practice, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but Bates, like John Bates, never wears sleeves, never like, he's always out there, and he's a big dude, obviously. But I was sitting there talking to him one day. I'm like, dude, there's a fine line between like tough and insane, and like I don't know, like what are you trying to prove, man? And while we are on the subject of Bates, a fellow rookie, he is who we are going to feature for our house call built by Van Meter Homes. All right, dude. So my thing with Bates, and I love seeing all of the different angles that you had of him making the catch, make a dude miss, fight through a tackle, fumble, and then the ball rolling around and him getting in the end zone. Cheese, back in the old glory days, maybe whenever you were a little kid, were you ever a ball carrier, man?
So when I started playing football when I was 8, and back in the youth league in my hometown, they did what's called a weight limit, essentially.
Same.
So if you were over a certain weight, they put a big old red piece of duct tape on the back of your helmet.
Yeah.
So like chucks the ball. And I was always one of those kids. I was like 100 pounds in 4th grade. I mean, I was the O-lineman.
Oh.
But it wasn't until I got to middle school where they moved me to tight end. I started to lean out just a little bit. And actually scored a touchdown.
Dude,
my 7th grade season, I was out there in like the slot, just ran a seam, caught a ball, and I was gone. So it was.
Do you remember ever fumbling? And I ask you that to say, I can't wait. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall the rest of Bates' life whenever guys are like, hey, what did you ever score a touchdown, or what was your first touchdown like? And he's like, yeah, let me tell you about that.
Just want to show it or not. He's like, here it is, but like, don't look at that part. All right.
Yes, it's like, man, it was prime time at Dallas, Sunday Night Football. I freaking fumbled. Wait. What? Yeah, I caught it. Make a dude miss. Fumble. Oh my God. Oh my like, I just love that. And knowing Bates, he's so like happy-go-lucky, and he's been doing awesome as a rookie and stuff like that. I feel like that couldn't be more fitting for a dude like that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, Cheese, as you know, here on Hang Time, today you are a guest.
Correct.
But you also have a responsibility. And, much like Benjamin and his father that ordered the cameo that are big fans of the cheese break, my friend, if you don't mind stepping away for a couple of moments, it is now time for our cheese break delivered by Grubhub.
All right, Tress, be right back.
Thanks, Tress. Today we got a Gouda cheese. Gouda is stored in wax casing to allow it to age. Gouda can be aged from several weeks to 7 years. The older the Gouda is, the salty and more pungent the smell is. Let's give it a try. It's not bad. 6.5. Back to you, Tress.
Man, that was good stuff.
Dude, you must have had a nice aged salty one there, bro.
Dude, it was Gouda. I'll tell you that. I'm glad I could contribute more this week, though.
Was it better than feta? You said there's nothing better than feta.
I do believe feta was my highest cheese rating up to this point, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah,
don't think you can beat that one yet.
There's a burger joint in Oklahoma that does a smoked Gouda burger, and it's the only time I ever eat Gouda. I don't know where I would get Gouda other than like the cheese aisle at the market or something like that. But dude, this freaking burger, jalapenos and onion rings, smoked Gouda. I forget what it's called, but I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Do you dabble in different cheeses? I mean, I know now, granted, you get brought on to Hang Time to be our cheese break with Camaron Cheeseman. But do you consider yourself before Hang Time, were you a cheese connoisseur, or is this kickstarting maybe a new career? What's the play here, bud?
It may be kickstarting something, to be honest with you, Tress.
No.
I was one of the type of people, when you have family get-togethers, you have tailgates, parties, and they always have the little cheese cubes out.
Yep.
Just cheese, maybe some of the sausage.
Yep.
I was never into just grabbing a cube of cheese and eating it. I don't know what it is. I always feel like cheese by itself was not something that I liked.
So naturally, we have you try like 15 different ones.
And maybe that skewed my ratings a little bit. You know, some I had with crackers, some I just had straight up.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it may have put me in a new avenue to start liking cheeses and appreciating them a little bit more, you know, given the fact my name is the Cheeseman.
You are the cheese man. And you were not lying. You said when we go play at Green Bay, it's going to be something else. And man, those fans, no, I think they love me. Oh yeah. I think they did love you. Like for you being an opposing player, I think that they didn't the whole section was chanting.
They were. And that's common. I mean, I know you've heard, like, there's times we're just sitting on the bench and the entire section behind us starts chanting Cheeseman, Cheeseman. I'm just like, I know all my other like teammates here, we may be up, we may be down. Dude, I'm just like,
yes, dude, that's
so uncomfortable.
You have had one idea that I think is a slam dunk. And I don't know if we get somebody in-house on this. I don't know if we need to put this into petition in DC. But for those of you that are chip eaters, snack eaters, Cheez-Its. But Cheez-Its has a type of Cheez-It called snapped. Snapped.
Cheez-It snapped.
Cheese approaches me and he goes, I've got a marketing idea. And I go, oh God, what is it? He goes, I was thinking about reaching out to Cheez-Its and, you know, doing Cheez-Its snapped since I'm the snapper. And I go, that's pretty
work. That could work.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking good, man. I mean, that is, have you written like a stern letter, or, you know, have you sent a box of chocolates or some flowers to a receptionist somewhere to try and get your foot in the door, or what's the deal, man?
I have not. You know, it being my rookie year, that was one thing that I was trying to separate. I was like, do I want to make that move yet? Because, you know, it being my rookie year, I was like, all right, let me focus on the snap, you know, me snapping first and, you know, laying a good rookie foundation before I reach out and start, you know, doing that. You know,
humble approach, man. Yeah, I like that.
Want to make sure I get the football aspect down and then reach out. But I hope one day. I mean, that would, because, you know, the commercial, it's hilarious where they are all in the locker room and they go, geez. And I'm like, every time I hear that on TV and I may not be paying attention, and I'll like look, I'll be like, what are they chanting like me? That's a lot of people, you know, who may be listening, they don't know that 99% of the people on the team, around the team, call me Cheese.
Yes.
And when I introduce myself to new guys on the team or whoever, I say, hi.
Yeah.
Name's Camaron, but call me Cheese.
That's right.
And
I told you that. I was like, dude, I feel bad that I didn't really even ever ask you, but I was like, you have to understand, in the world of professional sports, I can't have a teammate with the last name Cheeseman, and I just call him by his first name. I was like, dude, it's just so pro sports. It's like, yeah, Cheese is our snapper, man. Big dude in there. Check him out. Like, but I know that Sweat. I saw Sweat one time on a commercial for Red Zone, Old Spice, something like that. I mean, come on. I mean, it's the same freaking thing, dude. Yeah.
You can make a cool commercial, snapping a Cheez-It box or something like that.
Or you have, I mean, dude, you could go crazy with that. And, you know, Coach Nate, he wanted you, like, one of your rookie duties to always have some snacks for us. Yep. You could have had freaking free Cheez-Its this whole time.
Right.
Man.
You could have had the whole thing loaded up with various cheese flavored Cheez-Its. I mean, jalapeno and anything else. Now,
and off the field, off hang time, I am all about the free perks. I mean, why not get to know somebody that's high up with Cheez-Its? Check me out. I'm a snapper. Let's do Cheez-It snapped. I'll do some of that. Like, I'm all about that. But Cheese, here on hang time, you have to work to get the reward. You cannot, we're not just handing things out for free. And I know that you have watched hang time, but however, my friend, being a guest on hang time is a different level of pressure.
All right.
So how we finish out hang time each episode is 3 and Out, presented by Theragun, and go to therabody.com to get your Theragun today. Now, Cheese, I have my stopwatch right here.
Okay.
I've got it all pulled up. We're good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question to you. Now, the question is going to have 4 answers.
Okay.
So that gives you, I'm going to give you one, you get one mulligan. If it's incorrect, hey, you get one free incorrect answer, but then you got to get the 3 other ones right. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Would you prefer me to count down for you and give you a heads up, or do you want me to turn and show my phone so you could see the clock?
You could give me when we're at 20 seconds and when we have 10 seconds left. You just give me those 2.
That's it. So you're going to go 40 seconds of freaking nothing and thinking and answering that.
Yeah. Okay. I think that would be the best. That way I'm not thinking about the time,
All right. I respect that. Okay. Do you have any questions for me before I give the question to you?
If I miss one, do I get to go? Or is it just 3?
You get 1 miss. So you could technically have 4 total answers. You get 1 miss, but it's 3 and out. You only got to get 3 right.
All right.
That makes sense?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, Cheese. The first college football playoff took place in the year 2014/15.
Yep.
Who were the first 4 teams to make it in to the college football playoff? Your time starts now.
Ohio State, Oregon.
Wow, 2 quick ones. Nice pull, by the way. Oh yeah, you're close. Alabama, 3 for 3. You get 2 answers to get 1 more, bro. 2014. Nice pull on Ohio State, Oregon. Forgot I'm talking about Columbus guy.
Michigan State.
No, they made it the next year. That's your 1 incorrect guess. You have to get this last one right. And we have 20 seconds remaining. Do or die.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Dude. That was really freaking good, man. We've kind of been up and down on 3 and out here, bro. I'm really impressed.
So funny thing is, my cousin and I, we were talking last night about our Dallas game.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You've been to that stadium, right, to watch a game?" And he was like, "Yeah, I went to the national championship for Ohio State." And I was like, "Who'd they play again?" He said, "Oregon." So, dude, came in
2014. Were you even in college yet?
I was 16 years old.
Dude, see, like, that's even more impressive. Dude, good for you, buddy. Well, man, I tell you what, we get to hang out every day. But I gotta say that I've just really enjoyed our time here on Hang Time, man. You were a wonderful guest.
I appreciate it, you bringing me on, because like I said, I thought they were just bringing me on to do the cheese break again.
Yep.
So me being able to talk and, get to talk and with the fans and everyone else, it's been great. And especially now my cameo's been exposed, and I hope I can get some more cameo requests here. Love to do it for you guys,
That's
Wish
right.
you Happy New Year.
I'm sure that you will. And, you did get to show everyone here at Hang Time and the fans that you have so much more to offer than even just these incredible cheese breaks and your incredible snapping on the field. You're here for the time, man.
Glad everyone could see my face for once and not the other side. Hey, it's about time.
That's right, man. Absolutely. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on, and let's go take care of Philly, buddy.
All right, Tress. Thank you, man.